Hello everyone, Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts. Say hello when you join me. Let me know you're here. I'm going to find us in all the places. YouTube wants me to take a survey. Okay, I have found us on YouTube. Let's see if we're on live on Facebook. Hello. So I can get some live chats going. Okay. Oh, there's Miss Judith, Miss Diane. Hi, my sweet friends. Miss Rhonda. Okay. We got some Jones in the house. Okay, Miss Joan. Hey. Miss Brenda. Miss Nancy. Hey, hey. How are y'all? And there's my sweet mama, my sweet sister. I love you too. There's Miss Dawn. Awesome. Okay. Y'all, before I forget, I'll try to say this again for the newcomers. Hey, Miss Denise. Miss Jennifer. How are y'all? Okay. In my shop, it's my birthday tomorrow. So, for my birthday, I've got 15% off in my shop. So you use the code birthday15. And so if y'all need anything, it's birthday15 for my birthday. I am doing good, Miss Brenda. I'm glad y'all joined me. Y'all look. I put polka dots on the rain boots. But I want to show y'all one thing first. I got some new signs, and I don't know, y'all tell me, should I make, I think I got like 5 signs of each. Should I make one wreath and make the other 4 wreath kits? Or what? Look at this, isn't this pretty? Look at it. It's kind of a fuchsia. Roses. Isn't that pretty? My birthday was April the 7th. Oh, happy birthday, Miss Dawn. Hey, Miss Shantae. How are y'all? Hey, Monica. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Miss Nancy. Thank you, thank you. And Miss Brenda said it's my mom's birthday today. Oh. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Okay, and this one is a love, and it's got pink, gold, and white. I love this one. And you could use it for Valentine, but you could use it just about any time because it doesn't say Valentine or anything. It would be very pretty with some beautiful gold ribbon. But y'all, here are some of my favorites. These are just vintage looking. The little girl with the puppy dog. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Miss Judith. Miss Bridget, thank y'all, thank y'all. And look at the little snowman in the old little car. Y'all know those little pedal cars? Isn't that cute? And this is the one, it's got the red truck and the snowman. And y'all, some of these are 12-inch signs. And I'm loving them. I love this vintage looking Santa Claus also. Thank you, Miss Anita. So, and the link to my Etsy shop is in the description, y'all. So, y'all let me know. Should I make some wreath kits or should I just make all wreaths or what? Inquiring minds want to know. And I'm going to have to turn on some air. I'm going to put some ribbon in my shop also. I want to show y'all this. And we're fixing to get to crafting here in about 30 seconds. Look at that ribbon. And I don't know if you can really tell or not, but it's got all the leaves and the berries is outlined in gold. This looks vintage to me. So, got some of that in. Y'all, these were in some of the boxes my husband had to carry in the other night. Hey, Monique. How are you, Miss Denise? Thank you. What are those? Are you talking about the signs, Miss Brenda? Thank you, Miss Deborah. Love the snowman. I know, isn't it cute? I think that has to be one of my favorites, is the snowman in that little old pedal car. Thank you, Miss Monique. Y'all, look at this. I'm going to have some of these in my shop, too. And it's got snowmen on it. These will be the ones that I keep. So I'll just go ahead and pin them. And y'all, this one is white, black, and red. And the white and the red is glittered. Hi, Miss Wanda. Miss Anita. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so for my birthday this weekend, today through Sunday, if you use a code in my shop, it's birthday 15 and you get 15% off. Okay, so anyway, I gotta get those put in there. All right, so I painted these right before we came on. And y'all, I've got some, let me get this out of my way so I can get down to these and show y'all. I use some E6000, E6000, and I use these cable mounts. See how they got the little holes through them? I peeled off the sticky part and I put E6000, so they're not dry, so I'm not going to use these tonight, but we're going to go ahead and place these boots on the wreath. And then in 2 days, I'm going to wait 48 hours so that I know that these are not going to come off. Then I'll put a wire through there and finish attaching them to the wreath. But the little black cable ties, cable mounts, is what I'm using. And the black ones are for exterior. The white ones, I got white ones somewhere in there. Anyway, they're for interior. So, thank you, Monique. I love vintage. Yes, Miss John, me too. The signs, Miss Brenda, are metal. They are metal signs. They are metal. When is my birthday? My birthday's tomorrow. Miss Judith loves the polka dots. I'm vintage too. Miss Jennifer, hey. Yes, I'm vintage too, so y'all are not alone. And y'all, after I posted the picture of the ribbons on Facebook, I added a couple. Yeah, I added this one. And let's see, I added this one. So, yeah, there's that. When you can't make up your mind, you just add them all. So that's what we have. Okay, let's get started, or we're going to be here a while. So, you are mighty welcome, Miss Brenda. Okay. So this is 21-inch mesh. And I'm gonna It's catching all over here. All right, that's about a 5-inch loop. So I'm gonna get it right here. We're gonna start on top. We're gonna get it on here, good and tight. I'm gonna use a zip tie, and we're going to get this tight. All right, and if y'all will sprinkle, 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 and that means share the video. When I reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm giving off a wreath, a ready-made wreath. We're going to come on here and make a wreath, and I'm going to give it away. So help me sprinkle so I can hurry up and do that. And I'll do that on Facebook if we can ever get to 5,000 on Facebook. Facebook. Facebook holds back our reach so bad. So it'll be a miracle if I ever get to 5,000 on Facebook. So if y'all don't mind, you could sprinkle the love. Okay, so I'm just pulling for a 10-inch hoop here. And we've got 2 drawings tonight, so I've got names in there. And if it was on my live Friday night and Tuesday night, you got 2 names in there. So if you pull to the, if you skip one and pull to the second one and then bunch back up, that is a 10-inch. Instead of having to measure, that's how you can tell. So there's Miss Robin. Hi, Miss Robin. Miss Shanta, I love the pink blue. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does look like cotton candy, don't it, Miss Shante? Yes, yes. It's going to be pretty with those rain boots. And I've got, actually, we're going to be using turquoise, but I didn't have a turquoise base. So we're just going with it. We're not going to see those little ties anyway by the time we get through. And me saying that makes me remember that I didn't bring my tool again. I try to remember everything, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So and the reason why we're making this one first is because it was the one that I could figure out exactly how I was going to do it. And I was going to jump on last night and do my painting of my polka dots. It was 10:30 when I got in bed, and so I didn't have time to jump on or anything. But I thought if I could get everything done, I would jump on, but I didn't. I didn't get that. Well, there went a little snag. Y'all, the edge of this mesh, it grabs everything. So just know that it will. All right, I'm going to take this. And by making that a loop, we're going to get an extra loop in here. pull it tight. Then we're going to pull straight down. And go around again. And that's why I fold my edges in. Just because that thing, it snags. It'll snag on your ribbon. It'll snag on your clothes. It'll snag on everything. Thank you, Miss Shantae. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Miss Diane. And Miss Nancy. I know, it drove me out so in the middle when I was making my Christmas. It does. It gets stuck on everything. It is not nice. It doesn't like to play nice. For sure. So. So did everyone have a good week? I can't be more happy about it being the weekend. For sure. My weekends are jam-packed, but it's doing stuff that I love to do. Doing stuff with my crafts or for my crafts or, you know. Something of that effect. Here we go again. It's not wanting to play nice again. So, who's got plans for the weekend? I got snagged so bad at my... Oh my goodness. Miss Nancy, that's bad. That is bad. Are we almost around? Almost. Oh, just almost. So my husband came in a while ago and he come out and he said, well, here's an Amazon box. So you cleaned it out to fill it up again. He was talking about my little studio out here. And, you know, we took out probably close to 100 wreaths because they're going to go in my trailer. And he said, so you're filling it up. Well, I didn't tell him what was in it. It was just a little shirt and a internet cable for my computer. Okay. One more loop right here. Don't you snag me. I have to talk to this wreath like I talk to my plants. Okay, now I'm going to take, when I use 21-inch mesh, I usually just go back around in between here. It just gives more coverage. And put this through here. Every once in a while, I'll put a little zip tie in there. Here I go losing my clippers again. Hang on. What happened? Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Monique. I'm so sorry. Sending hugs and prayers, sweetie. You made the cutest Easter sign for an Easter wreath with the adorable bunny napkin you gave me. It turned out adorable. Oh, you need to share a picture, Miss Rhonda. You need to share a picture. Hi, Miss Priscilla. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Monique. Even when they, lived a long time, it's hard because you miss them, Hi, Miss Patricia. How are you? Are you having a good week? We are trying to make a spring wreath with some rain boots. We're going to make a mesh wreath. And then we're going to make a grapevine wreath. And we're going to make a centerpiece. I've got 3 sets of rain boots. I've had them for several weeks. Just had to figure out what kind of ribbons and exactly what we were going to do with them. And I said, why not just do all 3? And if this thing don't quit, it's about as rebellious as anything. You're good. Awesome. And y'all, Easter's what? Next weekend? A week from Sunday, isn't it? I'm going to roll this out. That's good to bonk something on the head. I'm fixing to get this up in here so it'll quit nagging on me. And I'm just going to run it till it runs out. Let me put a couple more of these little zip ties in here. You gotta buy 3 more rolls of mesh. Hey, that's the rule, isn't it? So, there's 2 empty tonight. A small one, a 10 inch, and a 21 inch. So the rule is if you empty a roll of measure ribbon, you get to buy 3 more. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze into my shirt. Sleeve elbow there. Okay. I think 1 more and we're done with this pink mesh. We have fought with it long enough. 6 more rolls. That's right. Diane says you're fast, Monique. Deborah, welcome, welcome. Yes, you have caught us live. And y'all, I gotta have some air. I painted the polka dots on these boots with the Waverly chalk paint. I would not put these in the direct weather. I would put it under a covered porch or inside. I don't think I would. And I've got some spray that I will probably spray on them. It's clear acrylic sealer that I'll spray, but I still don't know that I would just put it directly in the weather. Okay, so we have our 10.5 mesh, and I cut it in 20-inch length. So see, this is a teal color. So that's, let's see if I can move these out of the way just a little bit. Get over here where y'all can see me a little bit better. And we can just roll it on each side and then kind of crinkle it in the middle. And on this one, I want my rolls going down. Thank you, Miss Patricia and Miss Shantae. Allergies, y'all, allergies. My vehicle is black and I wash it, and within an hour, it's almost green again. Miss Deborah says she loves the boots. Thank you. I painted the little polka dots on there. They did not come on there. It is the season to be sneezing. Miss Monique says she loves these colors. I think they're going to be pretty. I think they're going to be pretty. Kind of spread them out there. So, I'm hoping this is our last little cool spell before, you know, there's always a cool spell down here in the south right before Easter. So I'm hoping this is the last one. We're going to be down in the 30s. I think tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow night? I think it's tonight. Y'all, we were at 87 degrees Monday or Tuesday. And then getting down in the 30s, I think, tonight. This weather's like a yo-yo. It's going up and down, up and down. I get 2 allergy shots every week. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm going to show y'all something. To paint a perfect circle would take me hours. So, you can get these little sponges. And all I did was I poured me some paint out and I dabbed it on the boot. Now this one's a little bigger than these polka dots. But that's all I did. So it's quick and easy. I did it after I got home from work today. Set it in front of my little fan. And that's the perfect little paintbrush. Now I'll show you what I did. I took another one. And last year, or year before last, I cut out some little triangles. And made a star. So if you want to paint perfect stars or whatever, you just get you a round one and cut out some little V's on there. And it's going to make you a star. And so, that's just a little cheater. I use some sponges. I'm not painting my Christmas ones. Yes, aren't they nice? Oh my goodness, Miss Brenda. You went to Minnesota. Ooh. And it's always cold. Y'all, I like wintertime, but I like some warm weather too. I do. So we're just ruffling that up like that. Got one more on top and then we're going down to the bottom. So Tuesday night, the live was really short. And Miss Monique, she didn't like that. She let me know that live was too short. And Miss Monique, this one's not too short, I don't think. Okay. Now we're going down to the bottom row. That's smart. Thank you, Miss Patricia. That's just a little cheater way of how to get a perfect circle painted, because painting a circle is not as easy as it looks. And to get them, you know, the same size every time, yeah, that wouldn't be me. So, Miss Brenda, what made you move to Minnesota from Texas? My sister lived in Dallas for a few years. A long time ago. It's been raining here the last few days. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope y'all are not getting any of that bad weather that was down here on Tuesday. We had tornadoes and all that kind of stuff. It's been cold here too today. The sun shined. Let me get this going while I'm reading. Snowed in the sunshine again. The wind was freezing. Oh my goodness. And Miss Monique's in Sweden. The sun did shine today, but the wind has been horrible. Not a good hair day for sure. Okay, let me get this over here. Here we go again. Let me get this back here. Work better like this. I don't know why I didn't have them over there to begin with. A lot more room. This is a more stiff mesh. It's the only kind I could find that was this color. So I guess it'll hold up better, stand up better. Where do I live? I live in Mississippi. We don't have tornadoes here. Ooh, that's a good thing, Miss Monique. We have hurricanes and tornadoes. I'm in Magee, Mississippi, so I'm kind of central. And I'm about 45 miles south of Jackson. Jackson is our capital city. So I'm about 45 miles south of Jackson. And I am roughly about 2 hours and 15 minutes from the coast. So, the Gulf of Mexico. And I'm about 3 hours from New Orleans. Y'all probably heard of New Orleans. So I'm about 3 hours from there. So we get hurricanes and tornadoes. At least we don't get tsunamis. We're too far inland for that, thank goodness. Do you have an apron? I do, Miss Shantae. I done snagged the sleeve on my shirt. I should have had it on, but it wouldn't have helped the sleeve. I didn't think about it. I should have put me a short sleeve t-shirt on. This thing's, we're almost done. I think 3 more. 2 more after this one. Good night, Miss Robin. Miss Brandy's an hour from Minneapolis. I am late. Just got home from work. Hi, Miss Susan. How are you? Yes, we're only about 3 hours from New Orleans. I am afraid of tornadoes. Thank you, Miss Susan. Okay, we're on our last 10-inch little ruffle here. Living in Florida for 30 years on the East Coast. You don't miss the hurricane season, Miss Nancy. Well, when Katrina hit, my husband says, no, we're not going to. I was coming back from when they were telling us it was going to hit and to prepare and all that kind of stuff. I was coming back from Bristol, Tennessee from a race. My friend and I had went. She'd always wanted to go to the Bristol race. So we had went, and it's NASCAR, of course. And so I called my husband and I was like, okay, do I need to stop in Meridian? That's about 3 hours from where we live. I said, and pick up some supplies like water and stuff. No, we're too far inland. It's not going to get any, we're not going to get any damage. Well, I did pick up a few things, some water and stuff like that. But I didn't get a whole lot because he said no. Okay. Well, we get back home and it hits like 2 days later. And guess what? We lose electricity for 2 weeks. So, to go get groceries or to go get gas for generators, we would have to drive like 2 hours to go get stuff. All right, y'all. I have the sign that says Hello Spring. Thank you, Miss Priscilla. Susan's in South Carolina. We get bad tornadoes. Yes. She's loving the pink boots. We have horrible here in Alabama too. Oh, Miss Deborah, you're in Alabama? Roll Tide. Miss Brenda says she always loses electricity. Oh, wow. That's not good. It's not good. Okay, let's see. Yes. And we painted the polka dots on the boots. Now, I have stuffed them with some of this plastic so that they wouldn't be flat. I wanted something that, you know, wasn't going to ruin down in there. So, I've got these cable mounts on, and I'm not going to run a wire through there until I wait 2 days because it's got a sticky on it, but the sticky's going to pull off of here, I'm afraid, because this is plastic or rubber. So, I'm not going to put the wire through the cable mounts until they've had time to dry for 48 hours. And that way I know that they're going to stay on. So we are going to place them on here, but we're just not going to wire the back part of them until those get dry. So let's see. It's a thinking thing, y'all, because we gotta figure out where we're gonna put these, and then we're not going to have a whole lot of, we're not going to have big bows because of the lack of space. But because I could not decide, I figured out the ribbons, but because I could not decide on just 2 sets, I have 3 sets. So, let's go ahead and put some ribbon tails on here before we place them. That way there'll be ribbon tails coming out everywhere. And then we'll put a bow and all that kind of good stuff. How about that? We always lose electricity here. Yeah, usually if like Tuesday morning, I was getting ready for work and the electricity was blinking. I said, that's gonna be nice to go to work if I can't finish getting ready and fixing my hair and doing the things. But it flickered, but it actually stayed on. I was shocked. Okay, so all those. So let's see. We're going to do 14-inch tails this time because I want the tails to stick out farther. So since we got 3 different sets of ribbons, there's 18. We're going to do 6 of each. That's right, Roll Tide. I should be wearing my Roll Tide shirt. I have 2 sons that are diehard Roll Tide fans and have been for years. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so there's that one, and then I'm going to put this with this. Let's cut this little fold off. I don't like that little crease. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all, this is the boring part, and if I could have made up my mind, I tried to have this part done before, but it is what it is. Alright, so there's 6 of those. So we used 21-inch mesh and we did 10-inch poops. We did 10-inch mesh, the turquoise, and we did 20-inch cuts on that. And then we're doing 14-inch ribbon tails. So this is 3. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss Monique. These colors. See, right. Thank you, Miss Susan. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I looked to see if I had some butterfly picks, but I didn't. I did not. So anybody that came on late for my birthday this weekend, there's a birthday coupon for my Etsy shop. And the link is in the description. And where did my... I don't know where. Okay, I don't know where I put my pin cushion. It is birthday 15 for 15% off. Okay, so we're going to do, and that's going to be from now till Sunday night at midnight. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will go with that. All right, we got some rain boots on this. Now, when the wires come out of the ribbon a little bit, they will snag on anything and everything. These are just so cute, the little rain boots. All right, so there's 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I also could not decide on flowers. Sometimes it's just one of those things where, you know, you just pull out everything but the kitchen sink. And you just figure it out as you go. And that's just kind of the way it goes around here sometimes. So I brought some pink, some white. The head came off of that. And some yellow. So we may use 1, 2, or all 3 colors. There is just no telling. Alright, so this is our last set of ribbons to cut. I know y'all are saying, yay! Finally! Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all make sure if you're watching, especially on Facebook, I don't see many comments. You need to comment, let me know you're here, who you are watching, because I'll pull the names to tonight's lives and put them in a drawing for next Friday night. So I have a pot for Facebook and a pot for YouTube. And I will draw names from both. And I've got to get Miss Sherry. I got Miss Sherry's ready to go. I got to get it to the post office. So I said, well, I'll just do all of them from tonight, last week, at the same time. This past week's been a crazy week between bad weather and my husband falling, and you know, he didn't realize he hurt his back. He hurt his back. He knew he hurt his head because a big old knot popped up, but he's been hurting in his back too now. So that wire went back up in there, which is a good thing, but sometimes they don't. And you just have to chunk them and get you another one. So that's what I do. I'm doing 3 at a time. I'm a little skittish to do more because if your fabric moves, then it's not going to look good on your dovetail. Miss Patricia says she's watching. Hey, Miss Dawn. How are you? Y'all, Miss Dawn has the needles that we use. And it's Wreath Decor by Dawn in her Etsy shop. And this little wire wants to come out. Miss Dawn, we are making a spring wreath with some rubber boots. And we painted polka dots on our boots. So that's what we've been doing. We got our wreath. We're going to attach our ribbons, then our sign and our boots. And we're going to throw some flowers in there. Alright, and I couldn't decide on ribbons, so we got like 6 different kinds of ribbons. So we're going to add it's just going to be full of different kind of ribbons. That's all there is to it. It's got butterflies on here. It's going to be full of color for sure. We're halfway through with the ribbons here. Ribbon tails. Hi, Miss Brenda. Love the polka dots on the boots. Thank you, Miss Brenda. And y'all, Miss Brenda has Busy Bee Custom Creations. I have to stop and think. That's a mouthful. And Miss Shantae has Completely Crafty by Shantae. Miss Elena from Las Vegas. Welcome, welcome. How are you? And is it warm in Las Vegas or is it cold? Yes, Miss Deborah. It's been a week. I was glad it finally got to be Friday. It's going to be better next week. All right, we're going to put that with that. Let's cut these. I just felt really bad for my husband because he wearing that boot on his foot, and then he fell and hit his head. And I was worried about his back, but I didn't mention it until the next day. He said, "My back hurts." Yeah, you fell on concrete. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you, Miss Debbie. And Miss Patricia, I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me too. Okay, now, because I didn't even have my ribbons cut. And y'all, I still don't have no plan, no idea for the dovetails of the ribbon. It's about like looking at little quilt pieces is what it reminds me of. Okay. So, let's do butterflies, then the checks, then the rain boots. How about that? Mix it all up. And we got all these flowers and signs, and that's going to have to go on the floor for right now. Okay. So, we got butterflies and checks. And we could have put 3 ribbons in each one, but I didn't. So there's that. I am going to have to get my tool and put here on top to hide those little whatever they're called. They're not chenille stems because they're tinsel ties. That's what they are, tinsel ties. You know, it's a thinking thing, and sometimes thinking things are just hard. I'm going to have to get him a bear suit for sure. Gonna have to get him something, a bubble or something to walk around in, Miss Patricia, because he's had a rough week. Rough week for sure. Okay. I love this little rain boot ribbon. So cute. Love your channel. Thank you, Miss Elena. 80 today? Oh my goodness. I hope to get... That's right, Miss Joan. Thank you, Miss Judith. He's hanging in there, but he went to work hurting and all, but I told him he needed to stay home the other day after he fell, but he was hard-headed and he didn't. So he's been a trooper this week for sure. Okay, we're just putting our little ribbons in here. And by having them 14 inches on this one, I wanted to make sure they were hanging out pretty far. So we're just pinching it and folding it in the middle. And it's going to have the pink and the yellow and the turquoise all the way through it. I can't wait to get the rain boots on it and the sign on it. Hey, Miss Pat. Slipping shorts tonight. I am in flannels. Oh my goodness. Yes, Baton Rouge. Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. I said, you know, Tuesday we were 87. Monday or Tuesday we were 87. And it's supposed to get down to 38 tonight. It's unreal. So you're in Baton Rouge. You're not too far. I'm across the river in Mississippi. I am about 3 hours from New Orleans is where I am. I am 45 miles south of Jackson, Mississippi. So we have Alabama in the house and some Louisiana in the house. And I'm in Mississippi, so we're all just boom, boom, boom. We even got Sweden and South Carolina and Las Vegas and all over the place. Isn't that so wild? But it's so neat, you know, that we can be so far away, but you know, on a live, you feel like you're close, you know? It's just kind of neat. Oh no, I guess I was having them on the outside. Back to rain boots again. I know we have to turn our heater on, and then our air conditioner on, and then the heater on. And my husband will try to go as long as we can without turning the air back on, then we gotta have it. And you'll go as long as you can without turning the heater back on, then turn the heater back on. Then you turn the air back on. Crazy. All right. We're gonna end up with, I'm gonna jump in the middle and do another one of these because I don't want two of the butterflies right beside each other. Great Southern Crackers we are. Oh, I'm sure you are, Miss Pat. I'm sure you are. Hey, this is like therapy to me. Crafting is like therapy. And it's cheaper than a therapist. I need to convince my husband of that. All right, I'm going to start with the butterflies. Up here. Definitely cheaper than a therapist. Let's see. Mess up the rotation of these, but I didn't want them to be the same. Right. Love the rainbow. Isn't that cute, Miss Monique? Miss Judith, I hope so too. I hope his back is okay too. Thank you, Miss Betty. I love you too. I'm so thankful y'all are here with me. All right, let's see. Back with our butterflies. Oh, I was almost fixing to put the wrong one with the wrong one. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Miss Joan lives in Georgia. My electric blanket never comes off my bed. Oh my goodness. My husband will not let me have one. He will not. So I have some warm PJs. I can almost wear PJs year round because I sleep better when it's cool. So in the wintertime and in the summertime, we keep it cool at night in the house. Usually around 67. So we don't keep it that cool during the day, but at night, I do. The cool air does help you breathe better. But it's hard to get out of bed in the morning time when you gotta get out and it's cold. Okay, we are needing this one. Yas. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Showing you a chance. Miss Betty is from Portland, Oregon. Awesome. And more fun than a therapist? Absolutely, Miss Monique. Absolutely. So for the ones that came on late, if y'all don't mind sprinkling, sharing the video, because when YouTube gets to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to come on here and make a wreath and give it away. And when Facebook has a miracle and it gets to 5,000, we're going to go on there and give away one, make one and give away on Facebook. Love it cool when I sleep. Yes, absolutely, Miss Patricia. It's got, I mean, I sleep better, breathe better. And it's weird because just like last night, you know, I woke up around 2:30 or so, got up and went to the bathroom, and it's kind of warm in the house. It's time to get up, 5:30, 6 o'clock, you know. It's cold. I'm like, why? So odd that, you know, during the night, I guess the unit doesn't kick on as much, and so it gets warmer. But then in the morning time, I don't know, it kicks on and it's freaking freezing in the house. Okay, y'all. So, love the vintage flower ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I've got these cable mounts. I put E6000, and so I just did that tonight. So I'm not going to run the wire through there for 48 hours. But we are going to attach them. And these are the little needles that comes from Dawn on Wreath Decor by Dawn. And let's see. This is stiff. I don't know what gauge it is, but I may not have to have those just yet. But I'm running it through the handles. And I'm going to run it straight down. These are pretty stiff. See, they're hitting the table already. So we'll use that when we put our sign on. So I'm going to wrapped around. Now, in 2 days, when I'm sure that those are going to stick, and I put the E6000 on there so that they will stick, because these are rubber boots. I'll come back and run the wire through them and run them through the wreath. Aren't they cute? I love them. You show Christmas signs on a Facebook page. Do you sell them? Miss Iona, I do have them. Oh, I have 4. I can either sell them or I can put them in a wreath kit and sell the wreath kits. Aren't they cute? They're vintage looking. And these two are 10-inch. And there's a love. It's got gold all in it. And this is fuchsia. It's welcome. It's a 10-inch, but these are 12-inch. The vintage looking Santa in the red truck. I can either sell them or I can put them in a wreath kit. Okay. All right. All right, here's our flowers. Let's put our sign on real quick. And so it says, "Hello, Spring." And these little boots are this color, this teal color. And they've got polka dot on them. And the pink on here has actually got some glitter on it. So, this is where our needle's going to come in. Yeah. Love yellow vintage flower ribbon. Thank you, Monique. Really cute. I still had a little one to wear little boots like that. Yes, that would be fun, wouldn't it, Miss Jennifer? The signs, they came from Fair. Thank you, Miss Monique, Miss Judith. They came from Fair, F-A-I-R-E. That's where I got them from. So, I put 4. Now, what I do is the cardboard that comes off of the rolls of ribbon, I save it. And I cut little squares because I don't want my staples going through to the front of the sign. So I put about 3 or 4 layers. I first put glue, put my Chanel stem, put 3 or 4 pieces of cardboard. Then I get this foam and I shoot the staple, and then I put hot glue again on there so that it won't come off. But I don't want the staples to go through to the front of my sign. So that's the way I do that. And so by going ahead and putting our tails up under here, our ribbon is going to peep out. So we're going to use our little needle here. Let me show y'all how fast this is with the needle. And it's that fast. And Miss Dawn sells them in her Etsy shop, and it's Wreath Decor by Dawn. And they're not expensive either. I like putting, instead of just one chenille stem on each on each end, I like putting 4. That way you can pull each side and it's not going to wobble and it's not going to be uneven. I better look at this before I go doing that. Because I kind of want the spring sign kind of at an angle. This is going to be a ginormous wreath. So I'm going to take that all the way through to the bottom. Hi, Miss Peggy. How are you? Hi, Miss Kelly. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Judith. Okay, so we got 2 of our corners in. Pull this ribbon out. Come out here so we can see you. Trying to play hide and go seek, I think. All right. All right, trying to bring those chenille stems so it'll hold our sign tightly. All right, one more. And y'all, with this wired ribbon, all you have to do is just run your finger through it and it'll fluff right back out. If it gets bent, you just run it and it just curls right back out. That is the wonderful thing about wired ribbon. All right. I used to fight with these chenille stems going through because they'll bend. And it's frustrating getting through all that mesh. Oh, you're glad I am on late? Well, let's see. We've been on almost, well, an hour and a half. Okay, so that is what it's looking like so far. And it's going to be kind of like that. At an angle. You know, we had to figure out what we were going to do with the ribbons, because I just couldn't decide on. There goes this mesh again, grabbing me. I couldn't decide on which ribbons I wanted, so we used all 6. So there's that. So we got all kinds of pretty colors up in here. Okay. And couldn't decide on which flowers we were going to use either. So guess what? We're going to do a bow too. Let's see. Let's do somewhat of a different bow. So, let's see, we're gonna need well, there went one. Let's use some little pink ones. Miss Monique says only expensive to ship over here. Oh. You think I should make you a wreath with the snowman sign? Whoever came up with putting wire in ribbon was a genius. Absolutely, Miss Jennifer. Absolutely. All right, let's make... We got two little holes here. We got one here and one here. Now, Miss Nancy, I'll be happy to make you a snowman wreath. I can make the snowman wreath, and if you like it, you're welcome to it. That's the way I roll. All right, so we're going to make one loop. And 2 tails. Then we're going to take this one and go this way. Let's see, we went about six poopy inches. And do 2 tails on this side. We're going to get all of our colors. We're going to get all of our ribbons. But yet we're not going to have like a humongous, I don't like that. All right, let's do this. We're not going to have a humongous bow, but we're going to have a bunch of tails and a bunch of hoops or different ribbons. Okay. Let's see. All right. This is going to work out pretty good. Look there. You go up, down, and all around. Let's see. We got ribbons. Let's go with this one. Then we're going to go with this one. Miss Peggy has been making flower arrangements for the cemetery. Awesome. I had a big order for those last year, but I hadn't had too many this year. I hope so, Miss Joan. Let's see. Okay, now we need this one. All right. Okay, let's get a tie here. So this one doesn't look as thick. Because we don't have hoops of the same color on both sides. So now you're going to get to see all the ribbons and all the tails. So I'm going to dovetail them, and y'all don't have to dovetail. You can go in an angle. There's no right or wrong way. Just whatever you prefer. And I'm kind of layering them a little bit, making each layer a little shorter. And that way they all peek out. Let's turn around and do this side. This side. Wow, I was putting scissors down every time. Okay, so now you see all the, see how you can just rub your fingers and your ribbon will just fluff out and curl. It gets the wrinkles out of them. So if they get mashed in shipping or anything, you just fluff them out just like that. All right. Because we're going to need some bows on this thing. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Making sure I hadn't missed no comments. Gotta know what y'all saying in case y'all over there telling secrets. I'd hate to be missing the secrets. Okay. And after we get it on, we can see if we need to trim any of the ribbons or anything like that. Hi, Miss Laura. How are you? Miss Shantae. You make pretty bows, Miss Shantae. Thank you, Miss Laura. I gotta get this one around that frame. There it is. Okay. This is one of the most simple bows. And they're really pretty because they show all the ribbons. And it's just it's a bow that, you know, you don't have much room. It can fit in a little spot. I just don't want it covering my sign. So, and we may have to shorten them a little bit more, but get these layered up here. So there's what we have so far. And that glare from that light. So we're going to need a bow over here. And y'all, we got some corals. Okay, let's do another one real quick. Look at that. Need to get my glue out and glue that. Okay. So we're going to do this. Now, where'd my other pipe cleaner go? It's hiding from me. Done ran off and hid. Thank you, Miss Laura. Thank you, Shantae. Miss Nancy says she loves it. Thank you, Miss Joan and Miss Jennifer. Okay, let's make this real quick. We're going to do another bow like we just made. Get my little helping finger there. I like my little clothespin because it holds my ribbon in place. So I'm making like 6-inch loops and 8-inch tails. All right, so we did this one. What color did we use? We used this one next, didn't we? Alrighty. Because I want the turquoise. I didn't want yellow on top of the yellow. I'll bring that turquoise in. Yeah, this ribbon's wanting to run away from me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Miss Kelly said, I'm still here. I'm texting back and forth. Son lives in Virginia. That's right, Miss Monique. Thank you, Miss Judith. Miss Kelly, we're sending lots of love and prayers for you and your family, too. Okay. All right, maybe going that way. No matter how old our children get, you are absolutely right. They're still our babies. And when they hurt, we hurt. What? Okay. We use this one next. If I look at that one, then I don't have to stop and think. Save the thinking for another time. Thank you, Miss Laura. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sprinkling. Because I'm trying to get Facebook up to 5,000 and YouTube up to 10,000. When we get YouTube up to 10,000, we're going to make a wreath and give it away on YouTube. And when we get Facebook up to 5,000, we're going to make a wreath over there and give it away. So, which I bet Facebook's going to be a while because they seem to hold our reach back so bad. They don't like sharing the love. But that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Now let's get us a zip tie and oh, I'm fading fast. Gonna have to say good night. No worries, Miss Jennifer. You have a good night. I understand. My bodies get tired. Okay. Now then. Fluff this kind of out the way we kind of want it. And we're going to put this one right over here. All right, so let's get our needle back out. Oh, thank you, Miss Monique. Oh, she jumped over there on Facebook. Okay, let's see here. Just kind of bring that down a little bit because I don't want to really cover up my whole boot there on my sign. So I'm going to bring this one kind of right through here so I can kind of guide it downward. Y'all see how fast that is to put that Chanel stem through there. Okay, I'm kind of pulling it down on the side a little bit. Around that wreath frame. Now this wreath will be heavier, so it'll cost a little bit more to ship because of the rain boots being heavy. And then it's got a sign on it. But it's gonna be adorable. Y'all, the more ribbons I get on it, the more I like it. The more I like it. Gotta get that point on there. All right. I don't know what keeps happening over there on Facebook. It catches my eye every once in a while, like it's a blinking or something. Okay, so that's what this looks like. Now we can stop there. And it would be cute. We're going to see what some florals is going to look like in this thing. Why not just do it up? Miss Monique says I'm back over here. I don't like Facebook. That's fun. All right, so we have some greenery that's got like little tiny white flowers on it. And then if we decide, we got some of these little, kind of looks like a hydrangea, but it's, I guess it'd be miniature ones if it was. Or we got some like little yellow ones. So, what do y'all say? Flowers or no flowers? What do you think? Do y'all want to see flowers on it? Or no? I know it's a little bit of a lapse. Absolutely love it. Perfect color for spring. Oh, thank you, Miss Bridget. So, do y'all want to see some flowers in it? Or we could just put some flowers coming out of the bows. This would bring out the pink in the boots. Laura says flowers. Peggy says flowers. Shantae says pretty. No flowers, very cute. Love bright colors. I wanted to give you a million hearts, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Miss Monique. That's very sweet. We got 2 flowers on Facebook. Well, let's see. Here's what we're going to do. Let's cut a few flowers and see if we like them. We won't glue them, and we'll just see. Miss Nancy says she's very undecided. How about some in the boot tops? Well, let's see. I kind of got my boot tops almost here with my bow. Let's see. I'm going to put a few in, and we won't glue them, and we'll just see. How about that? We can come back and glue them if we keep them, and if we don't keep them, we can take them out. How about that? Okay. So let's see, how many of these do we have? Awesome, we got an odd number. So we got 5 of these. I did a flamingo wreath, and I put some of these in there. Oh, very pretty. I think it's going to bring out the pink from the boots, is what I think. We got 3. Well, let's see. Well, that's kind of a long way from there to there, so let's put one there. Okay. So then we could come back and put white in here to soften it. One in the middle on the top. Okay, I have one right here on the middle on the top, right there. You just can't see it. Let's see. I like this little greenery with this little white soft flowers. And their little push greenery. And we'll even add some of this in our bows. And we'll Try to add some yellow. I think this is going to soften it, and basically come to life. I mean, you get showers, it rain showers, you got rain boots, and then comes the flowers, right? April showers bring May flowers. Right? Or just green with these flowers picking out the boots. Spring is about flowers, so go for it, Miss Jones says. Yes on the flowers, Miss Bridget. Judith, I'm liking the flowers. Pretty, 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 Miss Kelly says. I'm liking the flowers. I really am. And I put a shorter one there. I think the pink flowers just bring out from the boots and kind of tie it all in. I need to get some more of these. It kind of makes it, you know, it's a mesh wreath, but it kind of brings in an element kind of like your grapevines. That's what I think. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Okay. Get that out of our way. I'll bring this one down so that it's coming out there. I think I'm kind of liking it, y'all. I think the little white flowers just kind of set it off. Now they're going to all fall out because I don't have them glued. But I think it softens it. And it's hard to see with these bright lights. Yeah, see, they're going to fall out. See it that way. They're falling out, but and this will not stay zoomed down. think I like it. With the flowers. Okay, where did you come from? I have one over here somewhere. That thing is taking all my flowers out. Okay, it was right up here. Now we got another one out. And I think it was right here. So, beautiful. Thank you, Miss Peggy and Miss Laura. Thank you, Miss Susan, Miss Bridget, Miss Kelly. Nancy said we won her over with the flowers. Me too, absolutely. Yep, I think so. I think it needs them. So we will add them real quick. Let's put some glue. We already know where they're going. And y'all, by the glue going on the little tinsel ties, it'll hold in there better, because if you just put your glue on the mesh, you're going to have a mess. If you put it in there with some on the ribbon or the tinsel ties, it helps to hold it a whole lot better. But I think these little flowers being just a soft white, I think that's what does it. I think that's what does it. Now, all right, that one's under the boot, so I got to remember where I started. I was going to say something. So, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Have y'all got everything ready for Easter? Are you getting ready for Easter? And don't forget, I've got to go back. What's those boots? The mounts, the cable mounts. Get dry in 2 days. I'll have to wire the bottom of the boots on there so that they don't move around. Oh, you're very welcome, Elena. I think so too, Miss Joan. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you, Miss Monique. Miss Betty, I appreciate that. Miss Judith. So what are y'all going to do on my birthday? If my husband don't have me too busy, I may sneak off and do a live more for my birthday. I'd be doing something I love to do. Come on here and see all y'all. I think I want that to come down here. If we come on and do another rain boot. Let's get this one done. We need to cut our grass. It is got little white flowers all over the yard. It's needing attention. All right, and where the little tinsel ties, the brain is asleep now, I'm going to come back and put some tulle. Get a little extra glue on there. And that one's got a little piece of wire hanging out right here. That's right, Miss Kelly's birthday's tomorrow. Snow? Oh my goodness, Miss Kelly. So happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. So Miss Kelly's got a birthday. I hope they treat you extra special tomorrow, Miss Kelly. Extra special. Say that, I think about that little commercial. Extra, read all about it. I think that one's too long. I remember that now, that you told me that the other day. Okay, y'all, we're almost done. We're almost around to the bottom again. We're over halfway around. Just want to put plenty of hot glue on there so they don't come loose. Be loosey-goosey. And that one needs to be long because it's going to pop out on the bottom down here. Who else has a birthday in April. Yes, my sister. I'm trying to stay on till my birthday gets here. Did you see our wreath? Or did you leave me for a while? See, you done left and come back. My sister done left me, y'all. She thinks I'm trying to stay on live until my birthday gets here. You're mighty welcome, Miss Kelly. Miss Betty's having surgery. Hang on. Sending prayers for you, Miss Betty. I won't knock on your door, my Nick, if you just leave me candy outside. Oh my goodness. So why are we leaving candy outside, y'all? Who else has a birthday in April? Does anybody else have a birthday? So mine and Kelly's birthday is tomorrow, the 9th. Who else has a birthday in April? No, that air just ain't doing a good job tonight. Okay, we gotta get this one in. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Miss Peggy and Miss Laura. You're very welcome, Miss Betty. You know, we got a lot of people that's having surgery or got some deaths in the family, and so it's nice to have a community that, you know, you come together and they can say a little prayer for you and be halfway around the world and still have friends, and you know that we don't know each other, like seeing each other, but yet we see each other on here and we feel like family. So I'm very blessed and thankful for all my sweet, wonderful friends. I just want y'all to know I don't take y'all for granted. I'm very thankful y'all are here to come hang out with me. Watch me do what I love to do. Have my little therapy sessions over here. My sister, nephew, son, daughter, grandson, brother. Made a joke about having candy for all. On her door. I said, I won't knock if she'd leave the candy. Okay. That's funny. So, Miss Joan, you have a lot of them that's got birthdays in April, huh? Kids come around dressed up as witches and knocking on the door to get candy. That's what we do here in Sweden. We love you too, Miss Kelly. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I absolutely love to make wreaths, make crafts. I love it, love it, love it. I've done wreaths for many, many years. down a little bit. And it just wouldn't be no fun, you know, if I was just here doing it by myself. I mean, I do it and I love it, but it's just more fun when you got people to hang out with and talk to and, you know, kind of cheer you on. I'm thinking, y'all, that can be dangerous. Just saying. But instead of putting the tool there, said tool, but it's tool. I think I'm going to turn those down. Put greenery in there. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's not going to be but a few. Twist that tinsel tie around and turn it up under there and put some greenery in there. Good night, Miss Shantae. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. I think everybody's about gone on Facebook. They said, I'm out. Good night. This live is too long. And we are almost through. Oh, I need to look up that custom. But miss hanging out with you for anything in the world. Thank you, Miss Monique. You're so sweet. It's an Easter tradition? Oh my goodness. That's funny. Thank you, Miss Kelly, for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a good weekend and a happy, happy, happy birthday. I hope it's blessed and full of blessings and fun for you tomorrow. Cut that on down. We're going to wrap this up in just a minute. Put the rest of these little thingies on here. All right. Down a little bit more. Thank you, Miss Kelly. You have a good night. You don't like, but just a few more. I don't wore y'all all out tonight. I knew the mesh one would be the one that takes the longest. Pull them on, make sure they're snug. I'm going to put one here. We'll be going all the way around. We'll add a little bit to that bow. And pull our ribbons down and out. But now I wouldn't put this out in the weather. Like if I was going to hang it on my front door, I would make sure that it is under a covered area. For sure. Because we painted on the boots. I like the little flowers coming out of the bow. I hadn't glued that one, I don't think. Yeah, I guess I did. You want to know for sure if you glued them? You tug on them. I want to cut this ribbon a little bit. Because I don't want it hiding our flowers either. There we go. I think that the little flowers coming out of the bows just make them come to life. And pictures never, I don't care if it's mine or somebody else's. When you're looking at a picture of a wreath, it never does them justice in a picture. They always look better in person. Is it almost time to get up there, Miss Monique? Bless her heart. Y'all, it's early morning over there. See, it's time to get up over there when it's time for me to go to bed. That is still so wild. Other side of the world. Just keep adding. So you'll have to sleep part of the day unless you got a good nap a while ago. I want to put some like right there so it kind of looks like they're stepping on the flowers. And I think everybody's gone from the Facebook. He done gave up on me. Well, there's one popping back on. Time for me to start her day. I know. Wow, I do like that coming out of the bottom. And I like that I added more. I really do. It makes it so much prettier. And I wish y'all could see all the greenery. I will try to take some good pictures. Still not going to show all of it, but still can't see the glare with these lights. Hi, Miss Tanya. I'm with you to the end. I appreciate you doing this. Oh, you're mighty welcome, Miss Joan. Very welcome. I love doing it, and I wish the light was not. There it is. Now you can see the sign, and it's got a boot there on the sign. I'm going to trim that ribbon just a little bit because it's hiding it. I don't want it to hide it. There it is. Okay, I'll try to get a picture tomorrow and show y'all all the little white and green flowers that's all over it. We put them everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. And you really wouldn't have to come in, and I don't think these are going to move, but I still want to tack them down. But I think they turned out so cute. And I appreciate y'all hanging out to the very end. Y'all hung out a long time tonight. I'm sorry I kept y'all so long. But to do one from start to finish, at least y'all didn't have to wait while I painted the polka dots. And if you wasn't here at the beginning, I just used Waverly chalk paint on the boots, and I took a little round sponge, and this is the easiest way to make polka dots. And you can get different sizes, and if you need to make stars on something, because you know patriotic season's coming up, you can cut little triangles out of the sponge and make a star, and then you can just paint a star real quick. So that's how I did the polka dots to make them look almost perfectly round, because hey, I'd have still been sitting here painting, and I didn't use any yellow ones. But I really think that with this being pink and the outline of the sign being pink, we could have used some yellow. But I don't know. I kind of like it is. I like all the white. It looks springy. Thank you, Miss Tanya, Miss Judith. It's huge. It is huge. Okay, my mat is 24 inches, and it's past 24 inches. So if you mash the ribbons down to the mesh, it's hanging over. Probably about 26 inches wide. So it's a pretty good size wreath. Isn't that pretty? I just love the boots. I love them. I love them. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me on my birthday eve. You have the round ones, but I have never seen the star. Okay, you just take your round one and you just, you take a round one and you take your scissors and you just cut a triangle out. And you get a star. That's all I did. So I used the round one and just cut little triangles out. So that's all you do, Miss Monique. Thank you, Miss Tanya. So if y'all need anything, a wreath or anything, this weekend, today, the 9th and the 10th, Saturday and Sunday, use the code birthday15 and you get 15% off of in my shop. So if you need a wreath, you can hop over there and get 15% off this weekend for my birthday. I'm giving y'all a gift on my birthday. So, and the link is in the description. So I'm just fluffing out because it's got wired ribbon. So if your ribbons get, you know, mashed or out of shape, all you do is just rub it between your fingers and it just fluffs right back out. So if they got kind of like a wrinkle or anything, you just fluff them. So, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Oh, draw names. Thank you, Monica. Not Monica, Monique. Monique. Okay, we got to draw. All right, this is Facebook. Okay. So, let me see. This is Mary Ann Shannon. Mary Ann Shannon. Well, I guess you can't ever see that, but that's who won on Facebook. So, Mary Ann, you will need to email me or message me on Facebook or email me at Rachelsuniquecrafts@gmail.com. At gmail.com. Yeah, that's right. Y'all, it's like, okay. And this is for YouTube. All right, let's see. Susie Garza. And I didn't see her tonight. She was on Tuesday night. So Miss Susie Garza. So you will need to email me at Rachelsuniquecrafts@gmail.com or get on Facebook and message me. So thank you, Monique, for reminding me. And I have them sitting right here. And I forget. So, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And remember that I love each and every one of y'all. And I'm so blessed and thankful for every one of y'all that's here with me. So, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Get to crafting, make something beautiful, and if you're on Facebook, go join my VIP group and share your crafting pictures with me. And if time permits, I may try to do another live this weekend if time permits. There's mine. I had set that on the floor, y'all. So, anyway, I will see y'all, if not this weekend, for sure Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I will try my best to get on this weekend because it's my birthday. I need to come see y'all. So y'all have a great weekend, and I love you all. So I'm going to roll my ribbon up and turn out the lights. And Monique, your alarm's fixing to go off because it's time for you to get up. That's right, Miss Monique. I told you to, and I appreciate you doing that for me. Because I get excited about being here and talking to y'all, and it just slips my mind. So I'm thankful you did. That's not long enough. So I was letting my comments get caught up. So I will see y'all. Y'all have a good night.